Kalista is one of those champions that, once mastered, lets you carry at any hero. I'm Eneino, a challenger ADC that coached multiple people to achieve their dream rank, and today you will learn Kalista. Kalista has two builds, a Little Tempo one and an Hail of Blades one. The difference is light. You wanna go Hail of Blades when they have a lot of counters, such as Poppy, and you think that you're not able to win anything besides early game. You go Little Tempo because you have carry potential. In that case, you max E. With Hail of Blades instead, we max Q, because we're looking to burst the enemies. Q is better for burst, E is better for consistent type of damage DPS. Kalista's passive makes you jump after you input an auto attack. You can scale the distance of your jump by using boots. Kalista's Q makes you move whenever you want, just like an auto attack. So you can use it to go back, to go forwards, to go upside, and to go downside. Kalista's W is pretty good if you want to check a really long bash. For example, here we can see that it takes the wall bash, and then it comes back. Make sure that it stays on the bash so that the enemy can spot it unless they enter the bash. The other effect of W is that if you have a binded ally, which you can bind by using your Black Spear, you will deal bonus damage if both of you are hitting the same target. If you don't have any particular synergy, you can easily skip it and level up Q, E, Q, E, till you have to eventually take W. Rend is the most important spell for Kalista. This is what's gonna decide if you are a rank 1 Kalista or you're basically useless. You can pop stacks by standing still, by pressing E. But the best way will be to do it while you jump. In this way, you're creating more space and you're also dealing damage while consistently moving. Rend stacks don't necessarily have to be all procced together, and that's the hard part. If I do one out on him and then I QE, the second stack will proc afterwards, so the cast actually stays, and this is a really important thing to know. For example, in laning phase you can use this to your advantage. Example being, if you only Q the enemy, this is gonna be the type of damage that you're gonna deal, but you would love to have additional damage. Put a minion low, so you get the reset with your E, and then QE together to deal more damage on the enemy. The same can be done with normal stacks of Rend. So in this case, I'm gonna put one stack, and the second, it's gonna proc later compared to the first one. Just try to hear the sound. It's not a unique Rend, it's double Rend. That's the whole concept. You can do up to triple Rend, but the triple Rend is really hard. The second is what most people use. The second Rend looks like this. And you will hear the double sound. If you don't hear the double sound, you simply place two stacks and then don't choose stacks. Why does this matter? Because the final damage will be higher. And the reasoning is that every subsequential spear of Kalista deals way less damage than the first one. If we create two spears instead of one and they hit the target at a different time, we will deal more damage. First example. Proc 160 damage. Second try. Triple Rend is actually possible, it's just really hard to execute. I find myself actually being able to use it with Hail of Blades, but it's almost non-intended, I will say. Simply put one stack on him, and then auto QE really fast. If you manage to do it well, you're gonna deal triple damage because every spear gets procced in a single way instead of 3 in a row. Kalista is a heavy mechanical champion. If you enjoyed this video and you find it helpful, please make sure to leave a like or subscribe, share it with your friends, and good luck in your ranking sessions.